Hello. Welcome back to another podcast. My name is Julia. I'm the owner of Handmade Jules on Instagram and Facebook. I'm super excited that you're here watching me today. If you're new, welcome. This is another knitting podcast where I talk about all the yarny things. So any knitting related projects or crochet, I do a lot of crochet. So the small business that I own is a crochet business. So I make little stuffed animals and that occupies a lot of my time. So I do have knitting projects, but it's a lot of crochet and yeah, so it's a little bit of both for you here. I've got a good mixture today actually, which is nice. And I'm gonna start talking about some Christmassy things. As you can see, my house is decorated for Christmas. Well, you can just see a little bit of it behind you there. But yeah, I'm really excited for that season. My husband and I are always super into decorating like right after Remembrance Day. So we live in Canada and our Thanksgiving is in October. So we get that over with before Halloween. And then basically once Halloween's over, then we've got a week or so until Remembrance Day, and then it's like full-blown Christmas everywhere, which is super awesome. I kind of like it that way. I feel like the American Thanksgiving is very close to Christmas, and I don't know, you just don't want to be eating pumpkin pie 3 weeks before Christmas when you're like ready to have like peppermint fudge, you know? So that's just how I feel. I am thankful that our Thanksgiving is in October. Anyways, I'm just thinking if anything's new. Today is November 22nd. So it's been a month since I podcasted. My friend got married. I was in her wedding in October and it was a really great day. It was awesome. I was just actually looking through. We just got the pictures back from the photographer and they're so nice. I am like, yeah, the leaves are so beautiful and orange and magnificent. Like the pictures are just amazing. So it was fun to look through those. And yeah, we've been busy. Brock and I, work's really busy. I've been picking up a lot of extra shifts on top of the ones that I already have. So it's good money, but I don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and knit or sit down and podcast, but I'm glad I made some time today to do that. Yeah, we're doing all the Christmassy things now. I feel like I've got a lot of work events. We have like a hospital-wide Christmas party, and then we have like just one for just the DI, Diagnostic Imaging Department. So I'm an X-ray tech. If I haven't said that already, I don't know if I've ever mentioned that actually. So I'm an X-ray tech, and then yeah, so we have the ultrasound techs, the radiologists are taking us out for dinner. So I'm in a Christmas choir. What else? We've got like church events. I'm in a young adults group, so we're going to play laser tag and do Christmas dinner and all kinds of stuff. So it's fun. It's all good things, and yeah, it's just good to be a part of those things. I would say I am an introvert, but I do enjoy hanging out with people in moderation. I need my time to like recoup after, but I do enjoy being around people. It's not like I'm like hiding in a hole all the time, which I do sometimes, but yeah. So I'm just gonna start. Guys, I have mostly FOs today, which is like very unlike me. It's usually like all whips and all the same whips that you've seen 15,000 times. So today I actually have more FOs, which is really exciting. I'm gonna start with the one that's been done for the longest. And I touched on this on the last podcast that I did, but it wasn't done. So this is the Wrap Me Up sweater scarf. Guys, I finished it. I'm so excited. So I knit this for my friend's wedding, the wedding that I was in. It's very wrinkly right now. A month ago. So my dress was spaghetti straps, and it's the end of October. So I was thinking it's gonna be cold. She was like, make sure you have something. And I really wanted to knit myself something. So this is the Wrap Me Up Sweater Scarf by Knititude. So it's basically two cuffs. That's the one, it's a tube, and then you knit flat forever, and it ends on a tube on the other end. So I'm gonna try and demonstrate this for you. It's not gonna work well with this shirt on, but basically put your arm on the one side like this, and then it wraps around, and then you put your arm on the other end, and you fix it all up and make it look nice. Takes me a little bit to get it all organized here. Let me see. How's it looking? Not bad. Yeah. So, back up for you. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's so nice. So yeah, it's just like a very elegant, very wedding-y-ish thing. So I was very excited to actually get this done in time. I finished it on October 19th at 11 o'clock p.m. and the wedding was October 20th. And I had to be there at 8. So yeah, it was a tight squeeze. And how I made it work was I knew I needed to block it because the fabric that the stockinette was giving it just looked bumpy, and I wanted it to be very relaxed, and I wanted the stitches to look neat, especially because it's like a wedding. I wanted this wrap to be perfect. So it was like 2 or 3 days before the wedding. I was like, I know I need to block this. So all I had left to do was the ribbing part, the last tube on the other side. So I literally had my needles like still live right here, and I blocked this whole part. I put it in the water, kept the needles outside of the water, and then blocked it, let it dry, flipped it over, and basically once it was dry, I started knitting again, finished this, like I said, at 11 o'clock the night before the wedding. I don't know if you can hear that. They're doing construction. And yeah, so I finished this the night before. So literally just one of the cuffs is not blocked, which I don't think the cuff mattered as much because it's ribbing. You can't really see, like the stitch evenness is more important in this stockinette part, right? So I thought my plan was like perfect considering the circumstances. And you can tell like it does look way nicer. The side that is blocked with the ribbing, like that's the side that's blocked, and this is the one that's not. You can see it's just like bumpier, and you know, like when I'm wearing it, nobody's gonna know. Like nobody's gonna say, oh my goodness, your one cuff looks different than the other. No, nobody's gonna say anything. So, and I hate to say it, I'm gonna confess this. It's like 2 inches shorter, the one side that I finished the night before. See that? Yep. Because I was done. I was so freaking done with this. And I'm like, no one's gonna know that one side's shorter than the other. It really cut some corners. So I might go back and just do that extra 2 inches, and then block it all. But other than that, I wore it and I had so many comments on it, you guys. I had one lady that was like, oh my goodness, I love that wrap. Where did you get it? I was like, I made it. She was like, no. Yeah, and another lady was like, how did you knit this? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna explain it to you. So I took it off and showed her, and she was like, oh, that is amazing. Like, yes, it is. So that made me really happy to just have people appreciate and like acknowledge that, like, I don't know, it just feels so good when you wear something you made and people liked it. I love that. It felt good and it kept me warm. So I'm gonna attach a picture here. I got Brock to take a picture of me wearing it with my dress. So my dress is blue, as you can see, and the speckles in here really went super nice with it. I don't think you can see those blue specks, but this color went perfectly with my dress. I think I will wear it again if I am attending another cold wedding or doing something that requires me to have a fancy wrap. So I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad I got it done. Like, I worked hard to get this done. I was about to poke my eyes out and I was tired, but it's okay. You do things for the knitting. So that was like very exciting. That was like big FO for me. That was the main one on the needles for a while. So happy to have that done. Moving on to bigger and better things. Just kidding, not really, but I have a few other knitting FOs. So last Halloween, I made a sock, a Halloween sock from this self-striping yarn. So this is Nomadic Yarns Winifred Sanderson self-striping sock set. It's very fun. It definitely looks like Winnie Sanderson. Orange hair, her like green and purple dress. There's a few things about this sock that I really don't like. I've never worked with self-striping yarn before. Okay, so let's just paint the picture. I didn't know anything. I just started casting on, and my cast on edge is horrendous, and I can't even, like, it just bugs me to look at it. But as you can see, like, there's one row of just like orange, and it should be all purple, and it really bugs me. Okay, so that's the first thing I don't like about this sock. The second thing is I did an afterthought heel, which I'd also never done before. Second thing I've never done before, which that part wasn't the problem. It was me at the ending row, okay? So I was like, oh, this is gonna be so nice. It's gonna fit perfectly. Like, the stripes are gonna look nice. They're gonna like incorporate into the whole thing because it didn't come with the contrast color, so I didn't really know what to do. But the last row is, can you see it? It's green. It bugs me so much. And I literally couldn't do anything about it. Like, it just started into the green, like right away. So now I've got this stupid heel that's got this little green. So, and the toe is like perfect. The toe didn't do that at all. You can see that. Yeah. Like, it's fine. So I made this one last year, and I was determined. The next one, I'm like, okay, I know what to do for the next one. And so this year rolls around. I'm like, I'm determined to, I only did knit the one sock because I'm slow. So it sat in my drawer all year. And this year I was ready to make the second one. So I finished it, but once again, there's things about it that I hate. So I fixed the cuff. Here we are. Look at this cuff. Way better. Way better. We've got just straight orange. Beautiful. So nice, right? There's a hair. I made it a little bigger because this one felt tight. So I was like, you know what? I've got extra yarn. I'm just gonna make this one bigger. They're already different. Why not make them a little more different? So I'm knitting, I knit the leg a little bit longer too. I wanted it to be longer because I had extra yarn. So legs longer. You guys are probably already looking at the heel. Yes, I didn't want to do the afterthought heel. I'm not about that life. I didn't love it. Didn't love it on this. I like the look, but I hate the idea of having to go back and continue knitting after you've done the toe. Like, at the toe, you should be done. I cast off, that is it. So I hate the thought of having to still go back and do the heel. That's the worst ever, okay? So that was my reasoning. So I decided, oh, I'm just gonna do my Fish Lips Kiss heel because now I'm so obsessed with it and I love it so much, blah, 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 blah. And I knew it was gonna look different. I knew, but I just, I don't know why I did it. Anyways, here is the ugly heel. So it's basically you knit this part and then you knit the boomerang, and it's then green and purple in big chunks. But this down the middle, that lime green that goes all the way to the corner, bugs me to no end. To no end. And it just looks so sloppy and terrible. So, yeah. That heel is no better than this one. They're both disgusting. And the toe is fine, once again. The toe is good. Foot is good. It fits perfectly. But, and I haven't blocked this or anything yet, so it's still a little bit junky looking. But you know what? These socks are characters. And I've learned some lessons. I think the main thing I learned is maybe get a contrast color for the cuff, heel, and toe. Just so you don't even have to worry about like any of that stupid garbage with the striping and the whatever kind of heel you want to do. You can do whatever heel you want and just insert that color and then continue with your self-striping. So I think that's what I'll do from now on. I have a few other skeins of self-striping yarn in my stash that I definitely will be having contrast heel toes with. So it sucks that I had to learn a lesson in this way because I love the colorway and I love how Halloweeny and fun these socks are. But I will just always think of these ugly heels. And this stupid, yes, I can fix them probably, but I don't like doing that. So I'll probably stay like this. Or maybe I'll knit another one next year and see if it's better than one of these. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But they're done. And moving on to Christmas. So it's fun that I got these done on Halloween, I'm pretty sure. So that was good. Yeah. Anyways, now I will talk about one last knitting FO that I finished. Yay! The Buffalo Bills hat. So I talked about this last time too, as I think. So I'm making these NFL hats for this one. I have no idea who it's for. And this pom-pom is way too big. This was kind of an experiment to see if it was going to work. And I just wanted to see what the fit of this hat was going to be. But I love it. Buffalo Bills. And I'm not going to try it on because my hair is nice today. But I made this pom-pom. I bought these pom-pom makers, the clover ones from Michael's. And they are so easy to use. I've never used them before. But I think I wrapped too much because it's very large and dense. I don't think I need it to be that dense. And it's a little too big, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it's nice. It looks really good. So I'm very happy with this. This is the Say Anything hat. That's what the pattern is called on Ravelry. I'm not sure who it's by. But yeah, so basically you can make any phrase or you want with the letters. You just make it yourself and insert that like chart into this section of the hat and then continue to follow it. So I think it turned out really well. I'm making a whole bunch more, so I just actually am casting on another one, another NFL team for somebody. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know if they're going to watch this or not. But yeah, I'm going to do another one, maybe I learned a few lessons. I'm going to make this word kind of a little bit lower, and because I don't think this brim needs to be as long, like as thick. So that'll look a little bit nicer. and I'm gonna fix my pom-pom for next time. Either make it smaller or less dense or something. But yeah, very happy with this hat. I think it's super cute. This is just, the yarn is Loops and Threads. Nope, that's impeccable. Oh, I also use that. But, ooh, yes, Loops and Threads, which is impeccable acrylic. So it's just like the Michaels brand, Loops and Threads, just 100% acrylic. I've got a million zillion colors of it. So yeah, that's what I'm using for those hats. And it's, yeah, just a nice cheap yarn. If you're giving it for like gift knitting, it's no problem if they put it in the wash, you know, it's not gonna ruin it or anything. Yeah, so that's that. Moving on, I have a few crochet things. So I made this kitty. So this is from my niece Elsie for Christmas. And this is, so they had a cat that was like a ginger cat, just like this. He actually passed away, but I'm still giving it to her for Christmas. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I tried to like make the stripes kind of look like that actual cat. He's super cute. He has like green eyes, and they're actual cat eyes, like they have the little slit. But yeah, I really like him. So I hope she likes it. This will be like her 12th animal for me. So, and she loves everyone just the same. So it's fun to give her those because she's always excited about opening them, and it makes me feel good. Another crochet thing, I'm making the, I'm not quite done. It's the Crochet Nativity by, I think it's Whistle and Ivy. Yes. So Whistle and Ivy on Instagram, she has this, a full nativity set. So it's Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, 3 wise men, there's the shepherds, an angel. She's got like a donkey, a sheep, and this year new she has a camel. So it's like basically the entire nativity. And there was a crochet along that I was a part of. It was just a week long, and it was just a fun, like very relaxed kind of crochet along. So during that I made this Mary. So they're faceless. They're very like modern. And as you can see, like she kind of looks like she's kneeling, which is kind of the purpose. And then this is Joseph. So he's also, they're all faceless. Oh, that one's not focusing, sorry. He's just very simple, and he is standing tall. So beside each other, you can see like she's kneeling and he is standing tall. And then baby Jesus will be like in the manger in front of them. I haven't made him yet, so he's still on the way. It's not Christmas yet. He's not born. And I also made the camel. I left him over there. I'll go get him. And he's not done yet either, but so this is the camel. It looks really, really weird, just like this, but also faceless. And he is like laying, if you can see that. Oh, sorry guys. And then his feet, he has like 2 little legs and a little tail. And I'm making the blankets that go on top of him for when he's just chilling. So there's one that goes like this. Oh my gosh, it really likes my face. And then there's one more blue one that goes on top. So, and he'll just sit beside with the wise men. So I'm excited to have the whole set. I don't think I will get them all done this year because I'm slow and I have so many other things I need to be doing. So I'm just thinking I'm gonna get baby Jesus done and leave the other ones till next year. But Brock, my husband, I really wanted him to make a creche to go with the nativity. So I don't know where I was the one night. I wasn't here, and I come home and he's like looking at me funny. I'm like just putting my stuff away, blah blah blah. He's like, "Did you see the creche?" I was like, "Oh." So I look over, I'm like, "Oh, it's amazing." It's barn board. I'm so excited about it. So it's much larger than I thought it was gonna be. I wasn't here to supervise, okay? So it's fine. It's just, we have it like with our village and it's giant compared to the village. So I think we might need to put it somewhere else in the house just because it doesn't look proportional to anything else that it's around. But it is beautiful, you guys. So this is the crush. I wanted it to kind of be like offset, off kilter, kind of like that, just so it looks like the olden times when, whatever, back in, you know, those days. I wanted it to look very like rustic, just like that. So that'll be like that, and then they'll sit under it, kind of like that. It's gonna be really cute. So I'm excited to get baby Jesus done, and yeah, I'm really excited. I gotta find a better spot for it in my house. So that's that. That's a lot of whips, guys. Or not whips, FOs. I've never had that many, I don't think, ever. So now I'm just gonna quick talk about, I have one whip, literally one whip. And do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It pains me, guys. I hate it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's still a Trinigan. How many times have I changed the needle stoppers on this to match the season? It's sad. It's really sad because now I've got snowflakes. I had summer ones, then my jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween, and now winter. And I'm still working on it. That's bad. But I am making progress, okay? So I have officially finished one of the sleeves, okay? Very exciting. One sleeve done. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. So good. So I have one more sleeve to go, but I decided I wanted to conquer the collar before the last sleeve because I didn't want to leave that dreaded thing for last. I wanted something easy to finish it off. So I'll do that last sleeve at the very end. Right now I am doing the collar. So it looks super weird because it's all bunched up right now. But I have picked up like how many stitches? Over 350 stitches. And now I'm knitting. It's painful, can I just say? But I'm making progress. So I've got about like, what, an inch done? Not even an inch? Half an inch? So I've got a ways to go, but I'm so glad that all those stitches are picked up because that was horrible. I hate picking up stitches. So I will think about that the next time I buy a pattern. I might read to see the construction because I feel like collars that are like already knit, like while you're doing the body, are better because of that. Only because of that. I hate picking up stitches, and it was so many. It's a lot, but it's gonna be magnificent when it's done. So that is literally all I've done. I finished the sleeve and now I'm on the collar. I don't want to talk about this because I feel like I'm beating a dead horse every single time I talk about it. And you guys are probably so dead tired of seeing this. Okay? It is, if you are watching this for the first time, this is a Trinigan by Andrea Mowry. And it's taking me forever. When I finish this, which I will soon, I will talk about the yarn one last time and show it, and it's going to be amazing, and it will be a wonderful, wonderful day when I get that done. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the knitting right now. I feel like I have a lot of Handmade Jules animals to make for Christmas orders, so I need to bear down and finish those because it's November 22nd. So that's now like my front runner. I've got the Trinigan knitting away. I'm not starting anything until I get that done. That is like my rule. I've held true to that since I started it, or since I've, yeah, been halfway through it. So yeah. What else do I want to say? I did get one official advent from Polka Dot Creek for this year. It's the 12-day speckled advent from them. So I'm getting ready to start opening that soon. I'm very excited. I have it all set up. I'm gonna show you that later. I am doing Vlogmas this year. I decided. I have been watching Vlogmas, other people's Vlogmases for a couple of years now, and I have the FOMO, and it looks so fun just to like share your day and talk about Christmas festive-y things and open your advent every day on here. And so yeah, I'll be doing that. So keep an eye out for that on December 1st. I'll be posting a little short video every single day in the month of December. Just talking about yarny things and yeah, taking you through my day. So can't promise they'll be super long, but it'll be fun to do that for the first time. So I'll show you my advent stuff in that video thing. I think that's all I have to say for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's always so fun to talk about yarn and yeah, just make friends online that like the same things as you. This yarny community is so awesome and I'm happy to be a part of it. So love you all. Have a great week and happy knitting.